Hi guys,
Hello, people.
I'm Milena,
I'm Lola.
and we're watching Mad Men. We just watched episode 4, now we're watching episode 5.
Just because we can.
Exactly,
And why
just because
shouldn't
we
we?
enjoyed this show and want to watch 2 episodes
We
together.
deserve it.
And can't wait to find out what's gonna be the storyline of this episode. Who is it gonna focus on? Because we have many characters.
As always,
Exactly.
Dawn is
Dawn.
gonna have to be like one of the focal points, but like someone else besides Dawn is gonna be definitely in it. To what degree we're gonna find out.
True. I'm still wishing for more of Joan's storyline.
I was
I
thinking,
hate it.
literally was thinking yesterday if you asked me to rank it, if you asked me to rank the characters, I would put Joan like too high up for a character that has not had that many scenes.
Absolutely.
Just because like I think the potential of Joan to me is like
And she's very charismatic as well.
she's
in my
so
in my
charismatic. She's
opinion.
very lovable.
Absolutely. So like
And so,
I
like-
agree with you. For example, her and Peggy's storyline can compare. Peggy has
So much more.
such a richer storyline than Joan, but personally me feel more warm towards Joan, and would love more story of Joan's.
Me
You know?
too.
That doesn't mean that I don't want Peggy's storyline. Can't wait to see Peggy's storyline. Like love everything about it. But it's just that like before every episode I'm thinking how I want Joan to be the star of this episode, and it never happens.
The
Just
thing
give
is,
me.
there's 7 seasons.
The thing is, I
So
think
like
first season is gonna
literally,
be later.
this is what I mean. Like it doesn't seem like they are how they say it. It doesn't seem like they're concentrating on her right now. It seems like everyone else is like,
mean,
for
she-
example, like Roger seems to be like more present in this season than like Pete is.
Absolutely.
you know?
Yeah.
So like there's plenty of seasons to go, and it's a good thing again that all the characters we have are so interesting that like the show doesn't suffer because like there is not a non-interesting character we can focus on. Like everyone is very interesting to me.
For example,
I love Joan.
yeah, I agree because for example, Betty's storyline is the storyline that like honestly I love the most in this show, so far for like what it does, what it stands for, like everything. But I wouldn't say that she's my favorite character.
How would you rank them? Do you know?
I don't know.
Because I was thinking about this like
I really don't know.
like a few days ago, and I couldn't believe that I was about like we have 3 incredible female characters, and I was thinking like if I had to rank 5 of them, like that I would put the men above,
Really?
and I got like I think it would be like Dom, Pete, Joan, Betty, Peggy.
I definitely would.
And this is not not storyline wise. It's just maybe like my feelings towards them. I don't know.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't put Dom as my favorite character in this show. Like, I would put his storyline next to Betty's or after Betty's as my favorite storyline so far. That's for sure. But like, my feelings towards him, he can be fourth for what I know. You know what I mean?
I understand. No,
Like, I don't have like I love his character, but I can't say that he's my favorite character of this show
I understand.
right now. That he's more that like I feel so much like the most warm towards him. That I have the strongest feelings towards him. I wouldn't say that definitely so far.
I think I have like
Like I feel more towards Pete than towards Dom.
I understand. No, I understand. I think that's
I mean, we all
Fine.
gravitate.
yeah.
and love different characters.
Again, I think like my mind finishes up things for me. You know what I mean? Like I think the skeleton of Dom's character and what I think we're gonna explore, to me, I love those characters. I love like broken types, and so like I think because I gravitate towards that as well, then like somehow my brain is immediately like drawn to that, and so like I'm gonna get like similarly what I did with Joan, like she is above other characters that have had more storyline because of like what I think she can be and what her storyline is and about the love that I feel for her because of like the potential of her, This is very like how do I say it?
Subjective.
Not subjective. I think my list it can switch like bottom up.
Absolutely.
Like it can like there are some shows where I think like maybe the top 2 or the top 3 can move. In this show, I think 5 characters can switch wherever you
I
want
absolutely
them,
agree because
depending on where we go.
Absolutely, I absolutely agree. Just because I think all, again, 5 characters have so much potential with their storyline, depending, like, I agree with you. For example, For example, with Dom, I feel like he can be my favorite character in few seasons, depending on how the story goes and how I start feeling. For example, Joan as well. Like I feel again, I agree. I feel so much warmth and love for her. I don't know her. I have no idea where her story is going. Zero idea, you
Yeah.
know? So like I think depending of where the story goes, I think for me with Peggy, my love for her grew with her having a baby.
Baby, yes,
I
I
think
agree.
before that, I saw a bit where her story is going, and it's not that I wasn't interested, is that I was much more interested in the other characters. But with this flaw,
It endeared me to her more.
because like somehow it made her more human to
Human.
me, you know, like,
Yeah.
because like otherwise she would be just like a superhero, you know what I mean, like in this type of environment, writing so much, fighting on the patriarchy,
And that's
it's all
like
good and
great.
great, it's amazing,
Perfect.
but I love flaws as well,
Yeah,
you
I
know.
mean, like you get drawn to people that suffer in a way, that maybe cannot fight the patriarchy,
Yeah. Yeah. So honestly, I think that drew me much
I
more to
agree.
her character than I was in season one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I completely agree.
So yeah, again, it can switch in
Everything can
every
switch.
episode.
So far, I think that this is like how I go, maybe.
I honestly can't say. I honestly have no idea. Again, in season one,
We
I
are
think
talking about degrees of
yeah, because in
differences,
season
honestly.
one, because I could say that like Pete is definitely at the top of my list, not by storyline wise, because again, in my opinion, both Betty and Dom have much more complex storylines than any other characters. Betty the most, if you ask me. But I felt so much sympathy towards Pete. I felt like I needed to protect him, and that
He was
always
so pitiful.
he
Like
was
it
so
was not even okay to watch.
literally
And like he
so
was awful in so many scenes to others, like to Peggy especially. But like I don't know, like seeing him be ignored and like wanting to be accepted like a little kid, like from
Yeah.
the Dawn and Roger
Yeah.
and everything. Well, here I am now.
Yeah.
You know.
So yeah, I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see all of
Yes.
that and see how we rank characters by the end
Yes.
of the show.
God knows. Honestly, everything can switch. Roger could be my number one.
Roger is
Doubt it, but
Roger.
like
I enjoy Roger's
Roger is
character.
very funny to me somehow. Like he has become very funny.
ridiculous,
He's a joke.
I'm like, what kind of a storyline are you having? Like, what is this? He's now.
He has a midlife crisis all the time. It seems like we didn't even talk about that. Like in the last episode, like the whole spiel that he gave about the chase
Yeah.
and like how like do you remember what it feels like to chase and like his wife was mentioning like them on their wedding day and so like he was thinking about like I guess when he was younger and when he had the whole world in front of him and when he could like he cannot accept that things have maybe calmed down, have quieted down, and like he cannot find the joys in that. He just needs to feel this rush, this adrenaline, this a midlife crisis. But he is past his midlife, it seems to me. 1 foot in the grave, Roger. I'm kidding. Somehow he's very ridiculous because he seems annoyed at life. Like he seemed maybe because he had a near-death experience. So like now he's like. I don't know.
No, honestly, I really enjoy his character.
He's very funny to me. He's very funny to me to the point where like I kind of like want his scenes with Joan. I don't know. I can't explain it. I don't think they should be together.
Okay, because
But like I
wasn't sure
I
where you were
enjoyed the
going.
dynamic.
No, me too. Like in the beginning, like their relationship was so interesting to me that it had promise. I kind of saw it,
It made sense.
It made perfect sense for what I envisioned those two characters to be. I don't know, we a bit drifted from them, especially after that scene. So I can't say I want her to go back to him. I don't want that. So like I even felt a bit, let's say, sad because I saw potential of that relationship. I never thought it would be a healthy one. I thought it's gonna always gonna be a toxic one and it's gonna end tragically as it should,
That like that's what I also like. I mean, maybe we can circle back to it at a certain point where like he could learn to appreciate her in a better way, but it's already too late, and like she has moved on, moved up, like became someone else or whatever, and like it's this tragic story that can be like really nice, but it's never gonna happen because it shouldn't happen, because like you are who you are.
Yeah.
And so like I had that vision maybe in my mind, which like I would love that type of a storyline.
Yeah, honestly,
I guess
no,
not.
honestly, that's what I want to say. Like, I, in the beginning, saw such a promise.
Yeah.
Again, not a happy one.
No.
But
I
such
love
a
tragic love
me too,
stories.
such a promise of their relationship, and then now we're switched back to Paul. I don't know. As long as we get more of Joan's story,
True.
I wanna.
I will take it even with Paul.
Exactly. I wanna understand her. I wanna know her. I wanna find out more about her. That's the only thing that like I can say for certain.
Yeah, me too.
But again, it made more sense to me with Roger.
Roger,
Much
definitely.
more sense.
Definitely.
But we'll see.
The new girl. Oh, what? What is that picture? That was her when she had the
That was her
prosthetics.
in the bed.
Yes, when she gave birth.
So now
What
we're
is
gonna
happening?
see what happened. Ooh, this is Peggy's episode.
This is not what I.
She's
The new girl.
Is she the new girl?
Maybe there's a double storyline.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Like maybe a new girl is also coming in, like similar to how when she came
Don't
in.
do it. Did you see what?
No, what was it?
You put it in the same.
Yeah, I know, but
she was in the bed, the hospital bed.
It was an accident. God, let's play. I'm so excited now.
It seemed like she would talk to somebody.
Yeah. I mean, like her sister.
Yeah, I thought doctor maybe.
Or her
Psychiatrist or something, because now I'm so excited, honestly.
I mean, it makes sense for us to continue, because like it seems like a big part of the storyline this season is Peggy and the baby, and so like we still don't even know what happened really.
Nothing.
No.
What?
I was trying to read what it said on the poster. They're a very funny couple to me somehow.
Mrs. Campbell?
They're trying to get pregnant.
Yes.
I'm Dr. Stone.
What if Dr. Stone was also the doctor of our girl, Peggy?
We're so pleased to be
I mean, I don't know the actor, but I think I recognize him from other things.
She said you get results.
Have a seat, Mr. Campbell.
I don't think he wants children right now.
That sounds like a visit from the stork or De Beers, or could be just a new area.
And let them be happy.
Mr. Draper, how are you this morning?
Joan, good morning.
We didn't talk about the fact that she was like not yet girls for the eating. Oh, I couldn't see. Is she engaged? She was holding her hands, but I didn't see. He said that's your answer.
Testicles descend normally.
Absolutely.
And, have you ever fathered a child?
No.
Not to your knowledge.
Have you ever had difficulty completing the sexual act?
I'm a red-blooded American male, okay?
No one is questioning your manhood, Mr. Campbell. You could be a warrior. Do you want to have a child?
What kind of question is that?
No, that is a question.
Of course I do. What man doesn't want a child?
You don't have to, my boy.
Although, you think about the world right now.
Do you worry about the world?
Occasionally. I'm an account man. I spend half my day tiptoeing around creative crybabies, and the other half drinking with ungrateful turnips who just fell off the truck. I'm completely replaceable. Even though I just brought in a huge account.
What about your parents?
It's like a
My father
psychologist.
just passed
Yeah.
away.
But we are part of a continuum, aren't we?
So maybe I'm the end of the line.
Can you send in your wife? And then I'd like you to schedule a time with a nurse for semen analysis.
Whenever she's free.
Red and green are my colors.
Yes.
He doesn't know that yet. I can cover Mr. Draper's desk for you. I know you have your hands full. You had your shot.
I want to see this husband. What is his storyline gonna be?
He's gonna be with Roger
Bobbie Barrett on the man.
because now she is.
What? Is she not gonna get married? She's gonna not work.
Bobbie,
I want you to ask me how I am.
They have such a
how are you?
interesting toxic relationship.
I'm in my office.
No.
Toxic in a way that they're.
I remember that because Jimmy said, ask her. She's made every pilot
I mean,
in town.
they're more toxic about people that they are married.
I'm at Sardi's,
Well, yeah.
surrounded by clowns.
Why would I come?
I'm being ignored. Come take up my time.
Like they do this power play with each other.
Yeah.
Business?
No, let's not confuse this.
I'm about to change my mind.
What?
Mr. Draper.
Miss
The
Peggy?
girlfriend comes.
Actually, it's Mrs. Katz. This is my husband, Tilden.
Pleasure.
Good for you.
I'm Bobbie Barrett.
Oh, I'm sorry. Mrs. Barrett's husband is a comedian who works with me.
Nice to meet you. Wow, you two enjoy working together.
Nice to meet you.
I cannot.
Tell me what I want.
Steak tartare.
Oh my God, you're good.
Hearts of palm salad. Steak tartare.
This is America. Pick a job and then become the person that does it.
That's true.
Right after I met you,
Isn't that him?
Yeah, isn't that
I
him?
watched. You don't like negotiating. What the hell do you like?
What do you mean?
Doesn't have to be in business. I'll take anything. You can't even answer.
The answer is huge.
Do you like the ocean?
Yes.
I have a little place in Stony Brook, right on the shore. I love bridges. I don't know if it's the drop or
They're about to
just
crash.
you see something disappearing behind you. Do you like bridges?
You're gonna drive off one.
What else?
Movies.
Yes. God, I feel so good.
I don't feel a thing.
Eyes open, eyes open, eyes open, eyes open. There. It didn't look bad.
It didn't sound bad.
Could have been much fucking worse.
It's not good.
You alright?
I don't think they like had
Had,
seatbelts at
yeah.
this point in time.
Mr. Draper, your wife says that the whiskey was hers, but you did fail the sobriety
Your
test.
wife.
0.15%.
He had the legal limit.
$150.
That's a lot.
Point? That's a lot of money, okay. Not a lot of...
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a lot.
I mean, I keep forgetting. Is it 0.03 for us or 0.3?
I wanted to say 0.3, that's why this doesn't sound
Well,
bad.
I think it might be 0.03.
I'll mail you the rest.
I need you to pay the fine tonight. Call somebody.
He can only call Roger.
He can only call
Or
Roger.
maybe your wife has a friend.
A woman?
I thought it was just her stepping out of the wherever they
Okay.
were holding her.
I was like, Peggy?
He called Peggy.
$110. It's all I could get short notice.
That actually a bit makes sense to me.
Yeah,
Because
I mean,
when
she
he
always,
said call, when I saw a woman, I was like,
she
the only
always
woman that
covered.
it can be Peggy, and
I
he
thought someone
trusts
just
her.
accidentally was here.
Okay,
She always covered for him.
that's what I want to say. Then he wouldn't call Joan. So like,
No,
Please tell me.
God, this relationship.
it might be my favorite.
What is this?
Bobbie, stay up. Peggy, do you have a roommate?
No.
I don't know.
No, you should stay with me.
I don't have any clothes. I wish I was your size.
Do you have any dry cleaning? I'll pick it up.
In the city.
I'll go in and get it first thing.
Wow.
Hello?
So interesting. I really thought he was gonna call Roger.
No one in the office can know about this.
No one is gonna.
No one is. You know why? That's why you called her, because you knew no one will.
You'll have to believe me that I'll forget this. I don't want you treating me badly because I remind you of it.
Jesus.
This can be fixed.
God, poor girl.
Where the hell were you?
It was an accident.
What?
By the time I could call, I didn't want to wake you.
Wait me up. I've been awake all night.
I went to the doctor a while ago, and I have high blood pressure. He gave me a prescription, and I think the pills mixed with the drinks was too much.
lost control of the car.
How could you not tell me about this?
I didn't want to worry you. What did you want me to do? Have you come down there? Ask Francine in the middle of the night to watch the kids because your husband's in the drunk tank?
Who cares if I couldn't help you? You should call me. I'm your wife.
For solving a problem, Bets, I need a clear head. You can't get all hysterical.
God.
I know you're way up.
You promised you wouldn't disappear like that anymore.
I would go insane. I would be the worst version of me I could possibly
go toxic.
be.
I would
No,
punch.
I would be insufferable if I was in Betty's position.
I don't care about the car, Dawn.
Do you mind if I lay down for a few minutes? I'm not used to being up all night.
Of course, dear. Oh, Marilyn, the tragedy you live. I'm sure glad I don't have problems.
I think most women would love to have her problems.
Somebody said she's going to be at the fundraiser at the garden on Saturday night. You know, the president's birthday?
Oh.
I miss it.
Is that the moment?
Are you his secretary?
No, but we work together.
We'll both be handling Mr. Draper for the time being. Now you're
God.
I'm going to accept you.
New girl. New girl.
I have a lot of arrangements to make for my wedding.
That could be such a good storyline.
So don't worry about putting your foot in your mouth. Lucky you.
Oh my god, girl, you're gonna be...
Send a welcome wagon.
Save yourself.
Hello there. I'm Ken
Get away
Cosgrove.
from her.
Accounts. Paul Kinsey. Copywriter. Harry Crane. Married.
Jane, Siegel.
I got an urgent call from Jimmy Barrett. He wants to come in.
Well, Jimmy Barrett.
Jimmy is the husband of the comedian.
Hell.
Oh yes, Barrett. Is she not coming into work today?
Is everything okay?
Yes, I think so.
Is she awake?
She's fine.
Well, but like she is afraid for her job now because like Dawn is gonna be reminded of what he did, and so like he might treat her badly after that. Like why does she have to go through that? Like that's not gonna happen, but still.
He does? I called him and everything went fine.
So you don't know anything about this?
You think I'd be unbroken if I didn't have to be? I'm sorry, but it's killing me.
Oh, why would he call
Why
you?
would
Why are you doing this?
I don't know. He's done a lot for me. He made me a copywriter.
I bet you made yourself a copywriter. All these books.
That you
He's a
did.
decent man, isn't he? You wouldn't think he would be.
Never expect him to be any other way than what he is.
We'll keep her here for another few weeks. She's still not in any condition to make decisions for herself.
She should be at home.
Listen to the doctor, Mama.
What the fuck is happening?
She's pregnant. So the baby is hers. It's her sister's, I mean. She's pregnant here.
Do you know where you are, Peggy?
St. Mary's.
Do you know why you're here?
Huh.
You had a baby.
She really doesn't want to believe it.
Oh, but
Here comes the father.
I'm so shocked. What is happening? Why is the scene?
I don't know, I thought like she's gonna tell Dawn or something.
In the scene?
What?
In the past or in the present?
In the past. I thought
In the past,
like,
me too.
I thought like because
Me
like
too,
she's
me too.
helping him now.
Me
And
too,
she
me
asked
too.
like, why are you helping?
He helped me a lot.
Yeah.
But if her sister is pregnant, then maybe she didn't adopt it. So the child is not with them.
You know you can put that outside.
True.
Nobody knows what I'm doing. It's good for mystique.
I'll be like,
So Joni, I hear congratulations are in order.
Joni.
Yes.
Marriage. Don't know why you want to join that club, baby.
Hasn't stopped you from having a good time.
Well, I think it's nice to hear the story of relatively young love.
Are you being a concerned daddy?
If you put a penny in a jar every time you make love in the first year of marriage, and then you take a penny out of the jar every time you make love in the second year, you know what you have? A jar full of pennies.
I envy that girl having you to give her away.
You aren't just another woman, Joan.
Well, it doesn't matter now, does it? I fell in love.
Makes me sad. Just another reason not to come into work.
I'm not going anywhere.
Yes, you are. You'll see.
I'm not going anywhere.
Yes, you are.
Are you in love with him?
No,
Aren't you gonna ask me if I'm in love with him?
it's none of my business.
She doesn't care.
You're right again.
Jesus Christ.
Unless one of you needs help finding a dead client file, I suggest you pitch your tents elsewhere. I see what you're doing, and I have to say I'm disappointed.
I don't follow.
Your décolletage is distracting. This is an office that hinges on professional decorum.
I'm so sorry, Joan. I didn't realize. What's your title here?
Title? I'm Ken.
I'm Ken.
Cosgrove. Counts.
Yes, you're here in the book with Jimmy Barrett.
Would you like to go see him sometime? Hey, listen to this.
Dun, 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 dun. Why would you do that though? Why am I singing along?
It's Mozart.
Shocked.
He is 50.
Shocked.
It would be cute if you were 12.
I was curious if you're aware of the value of your service.
It's what you're supposed to do, isn't it?
Wouldn't say that. People will take advantage of you.
I think she sees herself in her. Now she wants to help her.
I love
You have
Peggy.
to start living the life of the person you want to be.
Is that what you did?
You're never going to get that corner office until you start treating Dom as an equal. And no one will tell you this, but you can't be a man. Don't even try. Be a woman. It's powerful business when done correctly.
I like her.
Dr. Stone's office rang.
Is everyone's fine?
How is Dr. Stone?
I didn't ask, but the nurse said that your sample was quite viable.
Is that right? Wow.
You wouldn't believe how viable.
What do you know?
He's so funny.
He's
That is a
ridiculous.
relief. I do say.
Well,
Able to leap tall buildings in a single bound, are they?
Ask your wife. She is.
What? This is good.
It is.
But now she thinks it's her. So
This is what you wanted, isn't it?
No, you're right. It's a relief. Now we know it's me.
Right. So, Stone can blow up your ovaries or do whatever his cutting edge plans.
Peter, I didn't think it through.
That's honest.
I don't know what I thought.
he now feels big and strong because his sperm is
Who
viable.
says we have to do this? The next thing we're supposed to do?
But it is. It's natural.
Says who? You have a baby. You can't travel. You can't go to the movies unless you have help. And it's expensive.
You're immature, Peter. You know that?
I just did a very private thing in a very public place for you. And guess what? You don't like the results. What do you want me to do?
He is the funniest thing I've seen in my
Express
life.
some concern. And stop talking about how you're going to miss seeing Cape Fear for the third time.
I know one thing. I sure as hell wouldn't want a kid here watching this, Donnybrook.
What does Donnybrook
Either you
mean?
make it through this thing or you just keep it to yourself. I'm giving you that option.
Stop! I'm sorry. It's just, I really do want a baby. What is all this for?
I'm so afraid. What
is that done?
is it done? I don't know if I can handle that.
It has to be done.
How? How would they call? Why would they call? It doesn't make sense. How would they call him?
Are you really there?
Yes, I am.
What are you doing here?
You got a promotion and disappeared. Your Christmas present is sitting on your desk. I called your house, and your roommate gave me your mother's number.
God. I'm sorry.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
What do they want you to do?
I don't know.
Yes, you do. Do it. Do whatever they say. Get out of here and move forward. This never happened.
God.
It's old work and we're meeting early next week.
I feel
The artwork is
God.
unwell.
Jimmy Barrett is going to be early.
Oh, Mr. Barrett.
Oh, he knows.
I need more time. I was sick.
I did my work.
No, I'll have it first thing Monday.
Yes, you will.
Treat him like an equal.
Be a woman.
Yes.
Mr. Draper, I'm sorry I was unprepared.
Don't let it happen again.
$110 is a lot of money for me.
Here. I'll give you 50 tomorrow. I guess when you try to forget something, you have to forget everything.
Thank you, Don.
Huh.
I will feel unwell about their dynamic.
Blondie, wait outside.
Blondie.
Jimmy, Mrs. Barrett, you look good.
You don't? What happened to the flipper there?
Old football injury.
Yeah, I get those too. I just want to thank you for convincing the folks at Utz to let me do the show.
My pleasure.
Yeah, we all got what we wanted, didn't we? You're a cool cat, Donnie.
No, he don't knows
Okay.
nothing.
Bye, Mr. Draper.
Where's the salt?
Oh, high blood pressure.
That's no salt.
You'll see, you'll get used to it. What would we do without you?
Why can't Daddy have salt?
Because we love him.
God.
My eyes just immediately water because it's just too good.
Love this episode. This might be my favorite episode, honestly.
I could not place them to save my life, but it has to be one of the best.
Exactly, that's what I want to say. When I didn't want to place them, you know, I just wanted to emphasize
I
how
thought you
much
said this is my favorite.
this might be my favorite so far. Meaning, like, it was so good, you know. Like there were a few that like.
Okay,
stand
I
out.
would only say that when I think it's my favorite. We're not gonna go there. Actually, that's usually me.
Exactly.
That's
What do you
it,
mean?
we
You say
switched
about every
roles.
single one. Every third episode is one of your favorite episodes. You know what I mean?
And at that point it is.
Exactly.
At that point it is.
So
Yes,
that-
but I say one of my favorite.
listen now, Lola doesn't like this episode. That was the point.
I cried because I didn't know what to do. There were tears in my
Honestly.
eyes when it was ending because I was overwhelmed
No, honestly,
by
it was,
how good
it was,
I'm gonna cry again.
It was, in my opinion, so good, and no, I loved everything in it.
Where you wanna start? The floor is yours. For your favorite
Oh my god,
episode.
that's so hard now how to pick. I mean, Peggy, but like Dawn. I mean, it all connects, you know.
Everything connects.
Everything here connects. But when we saw that Peggy is the one who entered the, it all somehow made sense. Yeah.
Like again, first our mind went to Roger because like that's his only friend. But like Roger is not he is not the type of person that you call in an emergency, nor is he the type of person that like holds things to himself. And John, sorry, it says John Hamm on my screen right now, so like it's Don. They're friends, but like he holds secrets towards him. I don't think he would let Roger in a way see the real him. Whereas it seems to me like not Betty. God, definitely not Betty.
Definitely not Betty.
It seems to me like Peggy. These are two same names. Peggy, in a way, gets to see the real Don. Like, gets to know his secret, gets to keep his secrets. They have this kind of unspoken dynamic, one might say, that really could be my favorite relationship in this show.
At least, definitely, I mean, yes, which else would be your favorite? Technically, that is the most interesting dynamic. Like, it's very unusual, in my opinion, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's complex one. I like, again, like you said, like, I mean, Peggy and him, they're nobodies. But they appreciate each other. They think highly of each other. And, like, we now have this aspect of them where they have been through interesting things together. I don't know how to explain that, you know? Like, they have influenced each other's lives. in a way that I didn't.
They're holding each other's secrets.
Yeah.
Like, I honestly was shocked, one might say. Because, like, the second that they cut from the scene of, like...
Bobbie.
The second that they cut from, like, Bobbie asking, like, trying to understand what their relationship is like, and the second they cut to her being in the hospital, your mind immediately goes to the fact that, like, he somehow helped her in that hospital, you know?
Absolutely.
And, like, that somehow immediately shocked me. Because, I mean, so far in these episodes, we had no indication, whatever, that he knew anything of what happened to her. Like, they don't speak. That's what I mean, like, when I say they have this sort of, like, unspoken thing happening. So immediately I could not believe what was about to happen. I was just waiting to see what happened.
The thing
actually
is, it makes so much sense. Like, all of it. Like, again, when we saw that that the woman is coming to him, the only woman that it could be that he has any fate. I have no idea how to explain that. I have no idea which word to use, you know? But, like, that would be Peggy. She has kept his secrets, you know? He trusts her.
Peggy really might end the show as the only person that has known Dawn. Like, we might end it like that.
I really don't know. I don't know where the show is gonna go or who is gonna find out about his past or anything, you know. But in this situation, even without knowing his past, she does know him in a way, you know. That is true. But again, then when the scene cut to her being in the hospital, like, I didn't even need to see Dawn. It makes sense. It made sense that, like, somehow he helped her there. Make a decision in that moment, but then you immediately know which decision he would help her make, because he is the bolter, he is runner. He would just start a new life and forget about everything that happened before.
Start anew,
you know.
He didn't even know what he was talking about.
Yeah, he didn't.
Like, you know, I don't know exactly what he sees. Has he overheard something? Like, whether he knows there's a baby, whether he doesn't know there's a baby. I don't know. It doesn't make a difference, really. But, like, what he told her, and at that point, it kind of even was surprising, because, like, usually Dawn is, how do I explain it? Like, a selfish person. You know, we don't really see him do something just because another person needs it. Like, he came to this place, to this hospital to check up on her. Willingly, and told her...
I mean, he searched for her.
Yeah, and told her that do whatever they want you to do to leave this place, and you will be amazed how much it never happened.
How much you can forget it never happened, yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, that is fascinating to me.
Just, like, that's... Something about this makes me so emotional. I don't know what it is. Again, like, he convinces himself of that so much, even though it's not really... You feel it in every scene that he is in. You feel his past. He doesn't escape from it. He's constantly in it, however much he wants to be like Don Draper and not Richard something. Yeah, him giving her that and that point, to me, was a kindness from him.
I mean, in my opinion, that was because, like, again, we have seen many times him giving advices to other people. He has, let's say, been there for Pete, in Pete's eyes, you know, like when Pete needed something, and, like, he told him, basically, you need to do, like, what man needs to do. Go to your wife, go to your family, you need to be there.
Pretend.
You have to pretend, but, like, he was... this is the first time that he was actually himself, you know, saying something that he actually means, that he actually knows a lot about. It's not about what you should do, you know, like, oh, you should be this, you should do this and this by textbook, what he has been taught and what he is doing, like having a wife, having kids, all of it. No, it's literally just like what he actually knows. How to survive, how to live this life, and that's basically what he told her as well.
Yeah, just run away.
That's why in some ways, like, that's why I even mean like Peggy is the only one who knows him, because, like, he was the only time that, like, the only person that he was himself with, gave her any type of advice that like he actually means, you know?
Yeah, like for whatever reason, like again, their dynamic is like different. Like she looks up to him, like she wants to be him, she wants to emulate him, you know, she is trying to learn so much from him. Like that's how her dynamic is towards him. For him towards her, I guess it's because of this quiet understanding and quiet trust, you know, because she always covered for him, and I guess because of her willingness to learn, and maybe like he feels, again, she's very much an underdog in this space just by being a woman, and I think he understands what it is to like not come from the rich parents, you know, not come from the privilege, not be a Pete, you know, and thus I think he gravitates towards her because like he can see some of himself in her.
Absolutely,
you know, so it's like they have a different dynamic towards each other, if that makes sense.
Absolutely.
So like I can imagine that he would feel in a way protective over her. Like their relationship to me is like one of my favorite aspects of the show, and I can only imagine it becoming better and better as Peggy develops as a character.
That's what I say. Like I can't wait to see where it goes, because it can go, in my opinion, in many directions. You know, like I understand this love and respect, not love, but like this respect and admiration or whatever. But like Peggy is trying to move up in this world. You know, like I think all of it can be very interesting.
I think it's gonna be incredible. Like I think she's gonna be better than him, because Dawn has incredible talent, but because of everything weighing him down, I don't think he's good. I don't think he's a good boss. I don't think he's necessarily good at his job. You know, he's incredibly talented.
I mean, he
knows how to sell a pitch, but like he is not a good
partner in this firm.
Like
that
he doesn't like, you would not hire him, I think, because like
I mean, he would sell himself, so
absolutely,
you would. But...
like he is very good at this. He has incredible talent, but just he is not a good boss. He is not a good mentor. He cannot, like, it's the same, like we had teachers that are incredibly smart and know everything and cannot pass down knowledge. You are useless as a teacher. You are not a good teacher. It doesn't matter how much you know. It doesn't matter that you are better than the next teacher that we're gonna get, that you know more than the next teacher that we're gonna get, if the next teacher can teach me better.
Yeah.
You know? So I think she would be better at this than him, because she is also, I don't think she's not weighed down the way he is weighed down by all of his past that he thinks that he can just ignore.
But but again, she did make in this episode, not in this episode, in the back.
Yeah.
She did make an important decision.
Definitely.
To give up the child.
Yeah.
I think that's also gonna be an interesting aspect of how that, again, affects her. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, there is a lot of things that we found out with that finding out that like actually that was her sister's child. Like she didn't adopt her child. Like it's not like the child that we saw in the entire time. I mean, the show did it on purpose because like it focuses many times. Like again, her sister giving her that child and she cannot even hold it. Remember?
Yeah.
Like the show on purpose made you think that this is like that her sister is taking care of her baby, which in fact she wasn't. You know. And we don't know, like her baby might be, what?
It was a misdirection.
Yeah. But like again, now this is completely different story with Peggy that we are gonna watch. Like, is this action gonna in the future affect her? Are we gonna see that, like, or are we not? You know, is she gonna tell to Pete? If not, you know, like millions of things.
Thing is, I feel like she would be. I don't know, but I feel like she would be
fine with that decision,
at peace with the decision. Like she doesn't want to be a mother. She doesn't want to be a mother right now. Like in the future, like I think she said, like that, you know, in time she wants to be a mother, but right now she doesn't. And this was the only option that was available to her. Like she really went through, like, I don't know what to call it. Like she was aware of everything, but when asked why did you, like, do you know why you're here, she couldn't answer. When they mentioned the baby, it's almost like she wanted to pretend that it like does not
It
exist,
was
like completely blocked
again
it.
very traumatic experience
Yeah.
from her. She didn't know she was pregnant. All of a sudden, she's giving birth. Very traumatic experience for her that like her
Like, where
brain
do you
even
even go with
wanted to
this?
block that.
Yeah.
It makes perfect sense,
Yeah.
honestly. But I am wondering how in the future, because like she is like, does it, like when her sister gives her that baby, how does that affect her? You know, like
Yeah.
is it really like how Dawn says, like
You'll be surprised
you'll be
how much you
surprised
can
how much you can forget it. Like is it gonna weigh on her the same way that it weighs on Dawn and he doesn't even understand, or is she gonna deal with the emotions that she feels? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that is very important for her character and the future, like you said.
I think what's also very important for her, another part of this episode I absolutely loved, is her conversation with Bobbie.
I adore that.
I was not sold on Bobbie until this episode. But I really like her. I really enjoy Bobbie. And everything that she said to Betty, because Bobbie, again, learned how to live in this environment simply as a woman.
The thing is, we have met Bobbie in a circumstances where she's coming here as Dawn's lover, you know?
Yeah.
And like that was the mere focus on Bobbie's character. I didn't view Bobbie as a character. I didn't view her like, meaning like I have not viewed her, oh my god, this is such a like a badass woman, look what she is. She is leading this man's life, meaning like her husband's wife. She is managing
She's
his
the manager,
business.
yeah.
She is the one who is making him for who he is.
Yeah.
Like I didn't watch that in that direction, even though it was in my mind. But like again, I have the only part of her that I have looked at in some ways and thought about was her relationship with Dawn, and how that affects him, how that is different for him than his previous lovers, you know, that like we have seen on screen. Like again, I haven't viewed her as her character at all, you know, until this episode, until that she had this conversation with Peggy, where she told her how she will never be a man, how she should not try to be a man, how she should be a woman in this world and learn how to fight in this world against men as a woman, how powerful she can become.
Battery died. What were we talking about? She, by the end, understood that Peggy in a way looks up to Dawn and wants to kind of become like him, emulate who Dawn is. And she just gave her honest advice about how to navigate Dawn and how to navigate the...
I would say men.
Yeah, men. Yeah, but like with Dawn, she specifically changed the way that she addressed him to address him more like an equal.
Yeah.
You know, by the end saying, thank you, Dawn. Like first asking for the money. And like, I love Dawn, who really just does forget everything. So he forgets even giving the money back. Yeah. Like even giving money that he's supposed to give. Insane behavior. But like by the end referred to him as Dawn, sort of putting them on the same footing.
Yeah.
Which I think is a good thing. Like not to make Dawn think that you're his like, how do you say, like errand woman. That like you're someone that's closer to him, you know? So I just think she gave her genuinely good advice. And that makes me sad to see how Peggy now functions in the workplace, not trying to emulate the men in the room.
No, I definitely think she gave her really good advice.
Yeah, me too.
I think this is gonna affect and change Peggy's behavior in the workplace.
Dawn, there was nothing necessarily new with Dawn in this episode. It's just that again, seeing him interact with Peggy and then seeing him interact with his family, it's like whiplash, you know? How much like you can go from loving him and then being absolutely disgusted by him, which I think he feels that about himself as well in a way. Like he comes back home for dinner that his wife cooked for him, didn't add salt because he said that because of the high blood pressure he got into a car accident. So she's not using salt anymore because she loves him and wants him to be healthy. And the reason why he's in a car accident is because he is living a false life and cheating on her.
Because she cheated on her,
And saying, not speaking to her, not involving her in his life. Like he really... I don't know how he feels about himself sitting at that table. It would be horrible to do that, but I think he can also, as he ignores everything else, I think he can ignore that.
I think he definitely ignores
I think
that.
he can ignore that
because
bit as
I
well.
can't imagine that like a person, because again I really like Dawn, you know, and I can't imagine, I think like I can't imagine a person not feeling anything about what they're doing in this type of situation.
Like I think that's like a psychopath.
Yeah.
And I don't
So,
think
like,
he's a psychopath.
especially again, people can cheat and people do cheat many times, but like again I would say in a normal type of environment I would assume that like in many situations, like, you know, like marriages fall apart.
Yeah.
People grew apart, you know?
Yeah.
Like people cheat and to run away from the problems that they have home. I'm not like justifying, but like it is understandable in many situations like why people cheat, you know?
Yeah, sure.
But in this type of situation, he's coming home and having a lovely wife who is desperately trying, who is cooking him meal, who is,
And he
you know what I mean? Like,
is, my God, like he does not come home on time, did not call her from the police station, just enters, says that he's been in a car accident, and then tells her that she's hysterical for wanting to know what was happening to him. Like
honestly, it's
if
so
I
fucking hard to watch.
If I spent a year, only a year, as Dawn's wife,
no, trust me.
I think that I would need to be institutionalized.
No,
honestly, I would lose my fucking mind.
I honestly think like if we didn't know anything about his past, I would think he's a psychopath.
Yeah.
For the behavior that we see on screen, with the way like that he does not care about anything, basically.
When we're talking about relationship, I also want to say that like one of the more fascinating relationships of the show is like Betty and Dawn, but that's not necessarily a relationship as much as it is fascinating for Betty's character.
Absolutely,
you know?
absolutely. I mean, because of that relationship, she has one of the richest storylines here, you know.
Absolutely the richest storyline, I think.
But I really am enjoying also Bobbie's and Dawn's dynamic. I think it's very interesting for him, especially. You know, I think it's completely different that we have seen from any other lover that we have seen anything with, you know. In many ways, I would also say, like you said many times, power play. Some power play is constantly happening on both professionally, sexually, in any way. They can be like, I'm not gonna say like unequal. You know what I mean? Before that, we have not seen that with Dawn, at least in my opinion.
Yeah, but like they're also like they're approaching this relationship differently. It seems to me like Bobbie is just like, how do I say it, like having fun playing with him, you know, which like he also is, I think, like interested in that dynamic of like kind of being told what to do, switching like the switch about the gender roles, but also like I don't think she, no one fucking knows Dawn, but like that scene in the car was also like very interesting to me when she was like, oh, I'm so happy, I feel so good, whatever, I don't know what she said. And then like with a dead face, he says, I feel nothing, which is more honesty than we usually get with Dawn. And so like she just immediately took it as, I'm gonna make you feel better, funner, and like started coming closer to him. That's when they crashed and everything. But like again, she doesn't understand how deeply sad and broken he is. Like for him to just like honestly say, I feel nothing, and that's what he usually feels. I think like most of the time, just simply nothing. He has numbed himself down to that degree.
Yeah.
I mean, you would have to.
if you're gonna pretend that your
I mean, you're
whole
living a
life is
whole fake life.
exactly
Like,
so.
what? How are you?
If
You will
you're
not
gonna
survive this
have
unless you numb
feelings about
yourself.
your previous life, if you're gonna allow yourself to have feelings about your brother killing himself after he came to you and you gave him money and turned him away, like I think you have to numb yourself down about millions of other things.
Yeah. And I love that scene. I loved what he said.
Yeah, me too, honest. That's what I want to say. Like, there were so many fantastic sentences in this, in this episode. So many amazing moments. Like that line, I really liked also when Peggy said about Dawn. When Bobbie said something, I don't remember exactly, and she said like, "I don't expect him to be anything
but
than
what he is."
That was such a good line, in my opinion.
Yes. Again, I think that explains a lot about their dynamic and like kind of her understanding him more than anyone else that we have in this show. And I'm sure that that's only gonna continue. I think with every storyline we just scratch the surface. And we don't. There's so much more to go. We don't even know the half of it.
Nothing.
We know nothing. And like that just makes me so excited because of the whole potential of it. For example, also Joan. I did like Joan took a turn that I didn't think, like when we started the show, I think I remember us vividly saying that like Joan's storyline is kind of the most hopeful one. Because like the way that I saw her storyline was kind of, again, she is a woman surviving in this environment and using her beauty and sexuality to survive. And I thought, by the example also of Peggy and of like time passing and everything, like she is gonna like come into her own and find more of her power, and move up in this world. And I thought like it's like only gonna be up for her. But then like she got engaged. We don't know this doctor. We might have seen him for like a second, literally. We know nothing about him. But like she's getting married and she is again doing what she's supposed to do. And she's like very happy about this, not because she is marrying this person that she loves. I mean, she might be doing that as well, but like more so as she has done the thing that she was supposed to do. She is marrying someone, like that someone is a doctor, like all of that sounds and looks great. And the thing is, like, when we met her in season 1, she almost didn't want to do any of that. But I think as time passed and she like got older, she got more insecure because of like the timeline of things that needed to be done. And so she is now engaged and about to get married. And so like her and Roger had this scene where he told her something along the lines of like, I'm gonna miss you or something. And she said she's not going anywhere. And he said, yes, you are. So like, to me, that sounds like she thinks that her life is just gonna continue the way that she thinks that she's gonna live her life, like have her independence and like continue working or something. But like with becoming, I guess, a wife, the expectation is that you don't work, you stay at home, you play the housewife, you play the mother, you do all that, which it feels weird to see Joan in that role. I don't know if she wants that role, or again, you're supposed to want that role. How do you feel when you get that role? That's a whole other thing. Now I think we might go down the path of, like, similarly to Betty. Here I am, I did everything that I was supposed to do, and I feel unfulfilled. So what now? Now it seems like we might be going with that storyline, which I think is so good.
Interesting.
Do you not think we're gonna go down that line?
Didn't even cross my mind.
Well, because like, what is the storyline then of her and a husband that we don't even know about? You know what I mean? Unless like it's again conforming to the role of women in society that she kind of she expected to play. Like,
I really don't know. I have no idea. That storyline for her, I can't even imagine for some reason.
Me neither.
Didn't even cross my mind. That like even that scene with Roger, in my opinion, like I don't know how to explain that, made me think about how this is the first time she's hearing something like this, you know, maybe realizing something like this, you know, coming from his perspective, you know. I have no idea. I don't expect that to happen for her. I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, I can't.
Somehow when he said like, yes, you are, like in a term like she's going away or whatever, I just imagined, like I pictured the bird in a cage, and like that's where she's gonna be now.
I don't know, because I could imagine that for Betty's storyline. I can't imagine that for Joan's storyline. I would think she would fight that. I don't know. I have no idea. Honestly, I might need to think about it, because again, before you said it right now, didn't even cross my mind that like the story might go down that direction. You know what I mean?
I mean, it might not. It's just that like somehow with us not
Because
knowing
again,
this man.
she was so not here. I don't know how to explain it. I can't imagine her seeing her now at her home with this doctor, and then seeing how she is a bird in a cage.
No, I know what you
I
mean. She
see
doesn't
her
appear like the type, but like what we have seen from her also in this season is that like she is very, how do I like in that episode like with Paul's girlfriend, like she was incredibly pathetic. Like she was incredibly insecure. Like she does not have everything figured out, you know? Again, a big insecurity for her is like her age and everything, and like her being
I'm not saying that
late
like
to these
no,
things.
I'm not at all saying that like that is not like possible scenario and storyline, like that I don't understand it. I completely understand like how we would get to that point. It's just that somehow with her, like I cannot now see a scene at her house the similar to Betty's house, to Betty's scene. Just like I do not envision it. I did not expect it. I do not envision it. I don't know where it's going, you know. Again,
I don't think she's gonna be as far as Betty. You know, I don't think
she
she's
already
gonna be like
defined. I don't know the word. In her ways, again, even though with patriarchy, against patriarchy, not like marrying at the age of 22, being with all these men, taking advantage of her looks, her beauty, and all of it. I don't know. I have no idea.
I don't think she's gonna get as far as Betty. Like, I don't think she's gonna be like at home with kids, you know. But I just think it might be also like rude awakening of a sort. Like she wants to potentially like keep her independence, and like suddenly like her husband is not wanting her to work, wanting her to stay at home to look after him, and she might just suddenly get a rude awakening that she has fallen into this role that actually she didn't want, because like she always said that the girls that are working here that she takes care of, that the ultimate goal for everyone is to not work, to like find a husband in basically in here or wherever and not work anymore. Like that was the goal. Like she found a doctor, like someone that's gonna earn money and everything. And now that she has it, and that she might like be expected to not work, she might like just find out that she doesn't want that. Like she didn't want it in season one, but I think
so as
yes,
well.
she didn't want it in season one. But then I think the pressure of the environment that she succumbed to it.
Yeah, okay.
You know, that's because like she was looking for a husband like by the end of season one, and here in the beginning of season two. Again, because I think the years pass. And like I think she like the pressure gets
bigger
to you more. Yeah.
Okay.
And so like now I think like she has succumbed to the pressure.
But do you think at the end she's gonna fight against the pressure, or she, you know what I mean?
I think she's gonna fight against the pressure. Not against the pressure. I think she's gonna come through.
Come through. What does it mean?
I think she's gonna save herself.
Okay, because like the way I understood you in the beginning was completely different.
Oh no,
Because
I was just trying to say that like it's not gonna be like this. I think it's gonna be like this and then this. You know what I mean?
This was a dumb 10-minute discussion.
Really?
Because like in my mind you said I thought we were gonna watch with her like a hopeful storyline, and now I don't think so anymore. So like in my mind, this man that like we have never seen before is gonna be the whole storyline for Joan, where I don't see that at all, and I'm shocked.
No.
You know what I mean? I'm like,
no,
we
sorry.
haven't even seen his face. How can he be so important that now we're gonna watch her at home stopping the
No.
work
No.
and her storyline going like this? Then her storyline ends in season 3. You know what I mean?
No, sorry. I didn't mean it like
Okay.
that. I just,
Okay.
it's
Then I
just because
completely
like I
agree.
didn't think like that we were gonna get
Well,
like,
something
let's
needs
say,
to wake her up.
yeah,
you know?
definitely.
So like
yeah.
something
But
we
like,
actually needed this.
that's why I became excited.
No, absolutely.
That's why I became excited when like Roger basically said,
yeah, me too.
like
Absolutely.
you're
I
gonna
even,
be leaving.
yeah,
or something.
I even thought in that moment that is also already a slap. That is gonna already shock her, you know?
Yeah.
And even the way that
She looked a certain way at that point.
even yes, that's what I want to say.
She had a look.
So in my mind, like she's not even going through with this proposal and this marriage. She's not even gonna marry this guy, let alone be stay-at-home wife, and that's gonna be the end of her storyline. We're watching a better story.
God, no.
Okay.
I just think like she's gonna get a rude awakening, like in the beginning of her marriage, and then that's gonna, in a way, change her, and that makes me so excited.
Absolutely.
Like I still see like a bright future for her.
I think I mean
like
I
the
think
only
this just
person that I
started the
don't
story.
see a bright future for is like Betty and Dawn.
Yeah.
Like that's the only character that I don't necessarily see Pete, so and so.
Honestly, let me just say that like I think that like this just started her storyline.
Yeah.
Honestly, so like I really loved that scene. I think the dynamic with Roger is also interesting because in my mind, the way that she is talking to him, to me it seems like she loved him, you know. And I even thought like coming here to tell him that she's getting married and all of it, you know. I even loved that, like that aspect of the scene, you know.
Yeah, I don't know, something about the two of them. Again, not to be together, but just like their dynamic, like works so well for me that like it's almost like I want this continuously to like be until the end of the show, like this little back and forth. And again, he doesn't deserve her like one bit. So like that's I don't ever want it to go down that way. But like I really enjoy the back and forth, and like I think they have chemistry.
I agree.
And so like I would love to see their scenes. I don't know. I have no idea what we even talked about, what we didn't talk about.
But a perfect
A
episode.
phenomenal episode.
Can't wait to see like all of these storylines. Perfect.
That's
Thank
all.
you so much for watching. We'll see you very soon. Bye.